I like your fridge magnet. The only thing standing between you and your goal is the bullshit story that you keep telling yourself.
Exactly.
Is that one of your big messages?
Yes, it is. It is actually.
It's the only one on the whole fridge. So.
Yes, it is. It is. It's if we change that story, or first of all, to change that story, we need to really go in and really see and really hear and listen and feel the story, and actually live and relive the story. So it's very important really, really going into that story, because you cannot change it. I mean, there are many, many methods and techniques that they say you can do this and, you know, it disappears. And you do this method and in 3 sessions it can disappear. Well, it doesn't work like that, actually. And you see this practically. I see it every day. People do things, and also meditation, and also energy healing. For me, this might be very strict, but this is my position, and it's very important. And I'm not saying it because I'm a psychotherapist, but it's very important to really, truly go deep into that story and go deep into your dark side and the light side, but really go down your dark side into the labyrinth, because all of this, all of what we're doing is we're evolving. We're trying to find who we truly are, and everything has to do with everything, actually. So you really need to go and see face to face all of your fears, to be a friend with your fear, and know your story, feel your story, but also say no to some of the things that you've lived. Mother issues, father issues, everything is related to that. That's how it is here on Gaia. That's how we learn. Even if you believe in past lifetimes, the only how do you call it? Tangible, yes, and way to really connect everything, and what the information that you get from the previous lifetimes, it's always connected, and it always has something to tell you when you connect it to the here and now, and what is happening, and how you can be closer to who you truly are, how your relationships can be true. Truth, love, truth, and integrity. That's my motto. So psychotherapy and all of what I'm talking about, like connecting to the holistic therapies, it's very important to really see everything, be conscious of everything. So all of this work helps you do that, and also is very inspirational and really, really helps you to be connected to all of your beauty, to all of the kalos, we say in Greek, okay, which is like higher beauty. And really looking at the people, looking at your perception of the people, of the world, of the universe. I mean, that's what changes. That is what changes. Inner flow is a community. There's no dependency. There's only freedom and liberation and really, really expansion and connecting. The new way of connecting. That's the most important thing. And also, that's what we need to do. But we need to create spaces and room for the new paradigm, for connecting the old with the good, with what works, honoring the past, honoring a part of the bullshit, honoring, letting go, okay, and saying, okay, I know what this has worked, this has helped me to get to here, but I'm leaving this behind now, and go to the new and create the new.
Being so many years in this field, what have you seen in terms of the changes in the way Greeks especially, but also people from abroad, in their approach towards healing?
Well, I really believe yes, they are waking up, they are changing. For many people it's very difficult because they need to let go of the stories, they need to let go of a lot of past, the obvious and the familiar ways of living, of perceiving themselves, of feeling themselves, of relating to people in relationships, and but they're doing it. A lot of people are doing it, and especially here in Greece, I'm very happy because I see young people really, because I also work with young people, and they're really, really thirsty. They're very angry also, and they're very right to be. They have a really right, they're right to be angry. But yes, they are very much more open, and Greek people are also much more open to the more holistic approaches. And a lot of people have really gone back to really studying ancient Greek philosophy and the ways of Hippocrates and Plato and Pythagoras. Aristotle, Socrates, and I see this. Of course, there is another portion of people who are very, very negative, but they're negative because they are afraid to move. And I dare to say this, but that's the truth. It's not easy to let go, and we say in systemic psychotherapy that you need to betray, right, in quotation, to betray a lot of things, family and generational, connections, to go on, to move on. And it's difficult, but it's the biggest gift that you can do to yourself and if you have children. Oh my God, that is the most important thing, because the new generation is nothing like the old generation.
You've also been running these women's circles. What exactly is that?
Yes.
It's a circle of women.
Yes. It's my love. Well, inner child workshops are also my love, but sacred sensuality, I call it, the women's circle. Inner flow is my big love. I've done a lot of workshops on femininity, woman and femininity, I used to call it. And actually I did in collaboration with Amardev Marie Maktisti. She's a Kundalini yoga teacher here and lead trainer here in Greece. And we have done a lot of workshops and joint things for women, and really creating a new way of relating to ourselves, first of all, but to men and women and in our relationships, like finding a way to making it easier. Love is so
there is a way.
So simple. And we make it so complicated. Everything is so complicated, but it's so simple.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, and I said, okay, I want to do this. So I created the Women's Circle. Not as like a women's circle, like in the past. Well, no, men are allowed, and we don't talk about men. And no.
Not a feminist circle.
No, not a feminist circle. I don't. It was good what happened in the feminism, but I'm not a fan. No, whatsoever. The feminine, the divine feminine, needs to be awakened inside men, and the divine masculine needs to be awakened inside the woman. So, as a woman, for example, I am an Amazon, okay? That's a lot of masculinity, okay?
What do you mean you're an Amazon?
Well, I have an Amazon side, like you have, like most of the women, not all, okay? We are women who can do everything. We are powerful. We are, some people say, oh, you don't need a man beside you. You can do everything, huh? Mm. So all of that, connected, of course, to our history, our family history. For example, I'm from Asia Minor. I have a lot of generational family tree issues with women being powerful. And we also see men, a part of us sees men as inferior beings, or as beings who can do certain things. So all of that, I personally have worked a lot on this, and I also have seen this and I have lived this in Greece. So I believe that it's very important to connect and combine and find new ways, first of all inside of us, to feel our femininity and feel our masculinity. And the divine, or the sacred, that I use is exactly What I'm trying to say, like the Amazon or the knight for men, we need to put down our swords. In the women's circles, we use various narrative techniques, ritualistic also narratives, where we call it. We use body work, we use meditation, we use systemic constellation work, we use many, many techniques to really work with the feminine and the masculine inside of us. We clear and we heal. We work a lot with blockages in the body. We work a lot with sexuality, awakening the womb, awakening the uterus, awakening sexuality, and for having sex and really enjoying it and really, really being in that and really feeling and knowing your body. But also connecting through this, connecting to joy, connecting to inspiration, connecting to creation, connecting to really bringing all of what you are out. So the women's circle is the way that I do it, because there are more women's circle here in Greece with beautiful leaders also. I believe that it's very important to have a lot of women's circles because it's each person, connects in a different way and needs another way to be inspired and to work with. I work through healing. I work through therapy. I work with women's empowerment, empowering who they are, also going back to their history, to the relation with the feminine, with the mother, with the grandmothers.
Big issues
there, yes.
And with the fathers as well.
And with the fathers, because men also need to be nourished. They need to be held. They need to be disarmored. So, but we need to do this because it's the way that society exists. It's very difficult for men to do this, but when they actually ask for help and they come to the workshops, they are beautiful. They work and they're very dedicated. So women's circles and at Sacred Sensuality, we transform whatever happens, whatever comes out. And most of the people who come to the women's circle are women who are either are in therapy or have been in therapy or are on a spiritual path. Women who they're welcome to come, women who are not. And actually I would love for women to do a group for women to, that have no experience, because they really, really need to get in touch with their true femininity, and especially if they're mothers or if they want to become a mother. The Sacred Sensuality is twice a month. So it's good. It's a 3-hour workshop. It's very helpful in practical ways, like for the body and for happiness, for connecting to, what you really, really love and really going out and doing it. But also you work with your deepest issues. And when that happens, well, I don't know, magically that people ask for help. But I believe that there must be 100% a follow-up. What I'm truly doing here at the New Inner Flow is connecting the divine feminine and the divine masculine inside of us, outside of us with our relationships, and expanded throughout the world.